That's a fun way to start a video, isn't it, folks? Welcome back to RanDOTA. As always, I am D. Your host for the meta doesn't matter. Just dropped in. This is a live game from the Europe Tier 8 Battle Cup Grand Finals. We just saw first blood and second blood as a revenge kill. We'll get to the teams in just a second, but we might have a third kill coming up soon. Yeah, we are. It's not going to be who I thought it was, though. There's the third. Can we get a fourth? No, we cannot, because Clockwork, unfortunately, does not have Rocket Flare. Out comes the Coconut. That is a third kill. That is a fourth kill. We've had 4 kills. This bottom lane's turning into a bloodbath already, and I love it. The other thing about Dota is modern blood sports without all the ickiness of actual human lives being lost, hopefully. A double kill for the Clockwork. Anyway, let's see. Do we actually have team names here, or is this just... Okay, that's interesting. Let's take a look real quick. This is... that is not the correct game. I'm legitimately not sure where the game I'm casting is, but oh well. Let's go ahead and introduce the team, shall we? On the Radiant side, we got DXTR, or I'm gonna go with we got Dexter playing the Lifesteal in the bottom lane, currently accompanied by Bibsu, the Witch Doctor. They're up against Don't Talk to Me on the Sand King, who's got a good burrow strike onto Dexter, who has to rage to get out of there. MML playing on the Jakiro, and Nox Love, or just we'll just go with Nox, playing on the Darkseer. For the they've also been joined by Maroc, the Clockwork, who's gotten quite a couple of, he's gotten 2 of the 3 kills for his team. Meanwhile, mid lane for the Radiant, we got Hasu playing on the Tinker, up against OZN CKR Ozinker playing on the Viper. And then top lane solos, we've got Dune playing the Pangolier, up against Little Mayo for the on the Faceless Void. We got kills plenty here in the bottom lane as Dexter falls to MML, but Bibsu takes down Nox, so it's a 1-for-1 trade again. Dexter's coming back in. MML is instantly the target. They do not have... He does have open wounds, but not for 3 seconds. They might need it. They might not. We're not sure. Not sure yet. Let's see. They come out. There's the Rocket Flare. The Burrow Strike is going to stop Murok, but Don't Talk to Me gets nailed by the open wounds and the Coconut. Murok is chasing down the Jakiro. Let's zoom out a little bit to see if we can get all of this in one screen. Don't Talk to Me is currently in trouble here, but ooh, MML is going to get out. Ooh, the Maledict is gonna be enough. Might be enough to kill the Sand King here. Not quite. Wait, no, 1 burst. He's dead. MML does actually end up falling to Murok as well. So this is. I don't know what's going on with this bottom lane, but I love it. You guys, I mean, you probably can tell if you've watched enough of my casts of Dota 2. I like tactical games, but a lot of the fun for me comes from watching team fights and bloodbaths. And that's so far what we've got here. I mean, it's 5 minutes in, we're in the middle of the first night, and it's 6 kills to 3 in favor of the Radiant. This is some of the best Dota I can find, personally. Ozinker falls to Murok as he and Bibsu rotate into the mid lane to help out Hasu. Yeah, Tinker versus a Viper. That's probably going to end up going the Viper's way, because Tinker is evasive. Viper is sturdy and fighty. Dexter getting a nice Rocket Flare help out. Nox, unfortunately a Lifestealer. Not a great matchup against a Darkseer, because the Ion Shell going to be real good at pushing the Lifestealer out of lane. What staff do you have? Staff of the Arcturan Talon. Cool. Along with the monkey. I got the monkey's name. The monkey actually has a name. The monkey is known as Bunkers. Bunkers the Mad. Coconut comes out, lands on Nox, but oh, that's a good use of the vacuum to pull Murok out of the power cog trap. But no, there's not going to be enough damage. Nox is just going to survive. Murok going to take a single tower shot before he retreats. Don't Talk to Me and MML have rotated around. Little Mayo's here as well. They do have Chronosphere, but there's nobody in the mid lane to fight. Hasu is back at base. He's not quite... He's got a ways to go before he gets his boots of travel up. Once those bots get online, though. Both teams scan. They look... Oh. Don't talk to me. Gets spotted by the scan. Hasu, he might be in trouble here. Don't talk to me is there. The laser comes out. That's going to make Ozinker's damage go down, but Murok does fall in the bottom lane. But Hasu is in trouble here. He pulls out the March of the Machines, but it's not going to be enough. Don't talk to me. He's going to take a ton of punishment, but... Hasu does fall in the middle. 7-5 now in favor of the... Still in favor of the Radiant, but... This bottom tier one's taking a ton of punishment. Most because, again, a Lifestealer is not a great matchup against the likes of Jakiro, Darkseer... Faceless Void's now down here, but... Look, okay, Darkseer has rotated up top. But yeah, they did use Chronosphere. They must use that on the last kill. There's the Maledict, it lands. MML gets stunned up again by the coconut, so he takes a second hit. Open wounds and rage. MML's gonna take a ton of punishment. He's not gonna survive this. They can ignore him now. There he goes. There's the power cogs. Little Mayo does manage to take out Bibsu, but he escapes with his life. And he gets a bounty rune on it. MML TPing mid lane. Hasu's in trouble as Don't Talk to Me and Ozinker. The Radiant need to start rotating somebody into mid lane to help out their Tinker. Because when you have a Tinker, you want split push. And he needs levels, but more than that, he needs his boots of travel. Because Tinker, he doesn't want to fight. Tinker never really wants to stand and fight. He wants to be on the other end of the map, using March of the Machines to push towers. Murok gets out of his power cogs, but MML, Little Mail is here as well. There's a burrow strike from Don't Talk to Me, and that's enough to kill Murok. But in comes the raging Dexter. The Maledict on Don't Talk to Me is going to ensure he dies. Hasu comes in. What are we going to see? Dexter is going to go down. There's March of the Machines, but time... Oh, a good time lock. This might be a good time for Hasu, because he does pick up the kill there on MML. No time dilation points for Little Mayo just yet.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Which is an interesting choice, because time dilation is a great part of your great initiation. There's the Chronosphere, straight onto Dexter. They're going hard on this Lifestealer. He's not making it out of this. Dune is here, but he's not going to be able to save his teammate, mostly because they both got caught. Meanwhile, up here in the top lane, Nox against Murok. Clockwork has a better chance against the Darkseer, just because of the ability to rob him of mana with power cogs. Also, Clockwork is... Well, actually, I wouldn't say Clockwork is tankier than Lifestealer, because Lifestealer's got that native Lifesteal on his passive W. Right there on Feast. But that does get weaker as your target gets closer to death. We have a good Swashbuckle. I'm gonna have to check the Pangolier names now and then, because the only one I know by heart is Heart Piercer and Rolling Thunder. Shield Crash, that's his W. I haven't played Pangolier ever, actually, so I don't have the names memorized. I have played Dark Willow, and she's actually a lot of fun. We got a fight going on. Little Mayo up against Dune. There goes the Rolling Thunder. Yeah, you're not going to stop him with your Ice Wall. Oh, this might be bad for Little Mayo. In fact, it is, as Dune comes out of it with a good swashbuckle to get the kill. They do lose the tower. The Dire do take out the tower. Nobody gets a clean kill on it, but Hasu did fall down here, so 1 for 1, but losing a Faceless Void, who is a big teamfight presence, is a much bigger deal than losing the Tinker, I'd say, at this point. They do get Nox, so no Ion Shell. There's the power, or the battery assault going off. MML is in trouble. The Maledict's actually going to get the kill here. So Bibsu dies to MML, but gets his own revenge kill, which is always fun to see. There's only a couple of characters that can actively really do that. Tinker is one of them, actually. Tinker, Viper, and the Witch Doctor are all... We actually have 4 characters even, if you want to talk Darkseer, if you have a good Ion Shell. Lots of stuff coming out. Nox is rotated back to the bottom lane. Dune hits level 10, picks up the mana regen talent, so he's not really worried about... I mean, if you're playing Pangolier, you don't really need move speed because you have Rolling Thunder. Invisible Jakiro. Nox is in trouble with the open wounds. The vacuum not going to help him. Marok actually getting that with a... I think he got that with a battery assault. But the invisible two-headed dragon is a threat here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Dexter off on his own, so this might be dangerous. Hasu falling to just... Okay, that was a committed Chronosphere for that. So Chronosphere into Mask of Madness is a great way to build your Faceless Void. Oh, the Death Ward gets cancelled instantly by the Ice Path, but Little Mayo picking up the kill. There's the Rolling Thunder. MML is in trouble here. Dune picks that up, rolls around, knocks back the Viper, takes on. He's aiming for Little Mayo here. Busts out of the roll with a swashbuckle. Don't talk to me. He's trying to get out of here. Shield crash from Dune. Not gonna make sure that Dexter gets that kill there. Dexter going on to Ozenker here. The last one of the Dire here until Nox shows up, but there's the rocket and the laser. And there's the Urn charge. The negative Urn, can they hit him? All they gotta do is hit him once. The homing missile is actually gonna do it. Long bomb from Boosh the Tinker.
Under attack.
That heat-seeking missile. Little Mayo is leading on net worth, and he's been involved in 5 of his team's 14 kills, so he's got just over a third of their kills ready. Ooh, double damage up on Murok. If he can get a good hook shot here, and he's probably going to. There it is. Time Dilation came out. Did not hit the clockwork though, and there he goes. Bibsu picking it up with the coconut. That would make a very interesting satchel using Faceless Void's skull. I don't even know if it sticks out like his head does. These are the thoughts that probably worry people that know me.
Dire structures are fortified.
32 kills in less than 15 minutes. The battle cup is overflowing already. If you can't hear that, that is a smile in my voice. Or if you can hear it but you're not sure what it is.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
This is what Tinker wants. He's got his boots of travel. He's got his soul ring. He can be anywhere on the map in moments. No towers are safe from the little guy now. This is exactly what Tinker does. He can't push... His attacks do not allow him to push towers hyper effectively. But he can make it so that his creeps are doing it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Dexter getting some more farm.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Out come the heat-seeking rockets onto Ozenker and Little Mayo. And the machines are marching. Rearm. There's a rocket flare.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Don't talk to me getting some regen going. Most people on both teams are pretty healthy. The only one that's really injured right now
Are fortified.
is Dexter on the Lifestealer.
Tower is under attack.
Rolling Thunder from Dune. He blinks in, jumps right on a Little Mayo, bounces off the wall. The Death Ward is out, but it's a zoning Death Ward more than anything. Don't talk to me. Almost gets swashbuckled, but oh, Dune is in trouble here. In comes the hook shot, but into the ice path means that Murok is also going to go down here. Dune has fallen already. Little Mayo gets out of there. Ozenker is the one who picks up the second kill after MML picks up Dune. MML might fall here as well. The heat-seeking missile comes out and nails the dragon. Epicenter onto Hasu gets that kill, though. So far, it's been 3 for 1. And it might be... Oh, the whiff! Well played by Dexter getting that juke. Especially since that is still... That's still level 2, so that's 2 minutes 10 seconds without the Chronosphere. And Dexter is a even at level 10, even a bit of a level disadvantage. In a melee fight, Lifestealer is a monster, if well played. And so far he has been. Murok dropping the power cogs to stop so they don't go into the wall of replica. Don't Talk to Me does Bro Strike onto Murok, but can they get the open wounds here? They can, along with the Urn Charge, and they're gonna burn him down. Shield Crash from Dune gets the kill. Coconut comes out, but it doesn't go very far. Nox has been hit with the Maledict. The Lifestealer bomb goes out as well. The Maledict's gonna kill him. That's extreme range kills. That's not long range. I don't even... Dipsu was over here in near the power cogs. They're actually using that to find some sentry wards. Well played. So I think at the end of that fight it was 2 for 3. The Radiant might be losing on towers right now, but they're winning on fights, and they're showing that in the long term they know what they're doing. And oh, that was brilliant. You saw that he Rolling Thundered up to these trees, blinked back here to hit him again, and then came out of it with a swashbuckle. This Dune knows how to play the Pangolier. This is some good stuff here. Don't Talk to Me is just using Sandstorm to farm, but he's actually AFK right now, it looks like. Oh cool, ult actually now shows you TP status and if somebody has a scroll. Or in the case of Tinker, his boots. Ozinker taking a rocket to the butt. The problem for the Radiant team right now is that with the likes of MML, they've got the Dire have a great pushing lineup, and Little Mayo is showing that he's a great pickoff artist. That kill, I mean, Clockwork, not the most important hero for the Radiant right now. That's probably going to be, honestly, Dexter on the Lifestealer, maybe, and also, what's his name? Hasu on the Tinker, but unfortunately Hasu's fallen way far behind. Dune is actually leading the farm for the Radiant, and a great jump over the wall with the swashbuckle to get the kill onto MML. And I say, Dune on this Pangolier is showing amazing skill. Oh, there's a Chronosphere, and that's going to be the end of Dexter. Can Hasu and Dune get Little Mayo? Time Walk is not going to get rid of the heat-seeking missiles, but the time lapse... Ooh, or time dilation. He's got a lot of slow from it. He was a 52% slow. Oh, Ozinker's coming in. You got to be careful here, Dune. Oh, nope. He's just going to TP to the mid lane. They did deny it, but they still lost the mid-tier 1. The mid-tier 1 for the Dire is pretty low. Top is decently high. The bottom has not been touched. Remember, towers don't heal. The only things that really heal are the Ancient and the melee barracks. Don't Talk to Me might have been spotted by that rocket flare. I think Ozinker was. But the Radiant seem a little hesitant to commit to a fight at the moment. Which is kind of weird, because they've been at least equaling the Dire side on the fights. I think we might be seeing the start of the 5-man. Ooh, Rolling Thunder Infest Bomb. That could be fun. Or even just Shield Crash or Swashbuckle Infest Bomb, because Pangolier's attacks are all about mobility. He's very good at moving very quickly. Dune probably his smoke broke off the tower, so I think that breaks off towers. An enemy hero tower, yeah. Oddly enough, yeah, I was gonna say the Dire's bottom bounty ward was not warded by them. Looking like Little Mayo and MML are positioning to go in on Roshan. In fact, this might be a Roshan push for all four. Nox is just not. Oh, the rocket flare goes off. They would know if Roshan got started, so instead it looks like they're gonna wait for the.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They waited for the flare to wear out, so. But I'm pretty sure Dexter figured this out. He's the one who pinged it out to his team. You guys gotta go quick. They're gonna be able to take on Roshan pretty fast. There's the rocket flare out. March of the Machines comes as well. Dune blinks in with a rolling thunder. There's a death ward that's gonna temporarily save Ozinker. They do manage to get Dexter down, and they take Marak as well. Ozinker falls, buys back immediately. Roshan still stands. Little Mayo misses on the. Oh, he doesn't miss on the time dilation. Manages to take down Dune. That's 3 for nothing so far, and Roshan's still up and very weak. Ozinker comes back in. They kill him. Little Mayo picks up the Aegis. I know it's supposed to be Aegis, but fuck that. If you want to pronounce it that way, go for it. I will not stop you.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And frankly, to be fair, the reason I say Aegis, well, there's 2 reasons. It's the way I first figured it out, because I'd only ever seen it written. I'd never seen a pronunciation guide. Also, just at this point, it's me just being contrary.
Radiant's middle tower has
Okay, the buyback's already worth it, because they managed to secure the Roshan, get a couple of kills, and take the tower. And Ozinker also got the final hit on the tower, so the buyback definitely worthwhile. Meanwhile, Little Mayo is pulling out way ahead with his net worth. He's up by 3K. He's got 3,000 gold, a 3,000 gold lead on Dune. Who is our second place. Actually, he's closing in on a 4K lead.
is under attack. Radiant's top tower.
Problem for the Dire, though, is Little Mayo is getting all of their farm. So, if nobody else gets anything right now, there's a good chance they end up just overcommitting on him. Time dilation misses on Dune. Rolling Thunder, maybe? Nope. Don't talk to me. Might have been spotted by the Marks and Machines, but no, just out of range. Epicenter. Channeled burrow strike into a blink strike. Shield crash from the Rolling Thunder Dune. A blink back breaks the Aegis. But the Ice Path and the Macropyre combo means that Murok is in trouble here. He's gonna die from just a Macropyre. The Chronosphere takes down Dune for Little Mayo. The Coconut comes out, only lands on Don't Talk to Me as Little Mayo was just far enough back. There's a Sandstorm, but Little Mayo's gonna go down here. He dies twice. Dexter just jumps straight onto ML. He has joined the fight and he is pissed as hell. So far a 1 for 2. Actually 1 for 1.5. 1.5 for 2. The Coconut stops MML from TPing out.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They know Don't Talk to Me is here.
Radiant's bottom tower
But he's
is under
just out of tower range, so they can't see him. Oh, he blinks out and he manages to avoid it. Still 2 for 2.5 because the Aegis getting popped. Frankly, the second the Aegis got destroyed, the second the Aegis got used, the Dire should have been running. Oh, Nox gets himself found by Murok, Dexter, and Hasu, and he is just not going to live through this. He's not been a big team fight presence, has Nox. Instead, he's mostly seemed to focus on split push, which is an interesting idea for a Darkseer, because he's actually not bad at it, as long as you get him the mobility he needs. And he's also using Guardian Greaves, so he's playing a support. We got like a position 4 Darkseer, or probably about a, no, he's probably about a 3. Probably about a position 3 Darkseer, playing support or basically a commander role. Dune taking down Don't Talk to Me. So the Sand King is gone, and he actually has Epicenter ready. Viper has to pause after a DC, so we'll see how long this takes. Hopefully not long. Okay, good. And we are definitely back already. That was not a very long. I didn't even skip anything. To be honest, I was reading Twitter during the pause. Hopefully that doesn't destroy the momentum of the game. But with these two teams, it doesn't look like it's going to. I mean, it's basically come down to each team has about a kill a minute. Ozinker gets caught out by Murok. Does take a heat. Oh, great dodge of the Ice Path macro combo with that hook shot by Murok. Ooh, Glimmer Cape. Always fun for the. What's fun for using with the Death Ward? Tier 1 has fallen finally for the Dire. But the problem for the Radiant is they've lost every single outer tower. Oh, good Chronosphere catches on. It really only catches on Dexter, but oh, the Rolling Thunder. Okay, Rolling Thunder works really bizarrely inside the Chronosphere. As does Shield Crash. They do take out Nox. Epicenter does tons of damage to Murok. He's in serious pain, but Don't Talk to Me stopped completely dead for a second. I don't know what happened there. I think he got stunned up by Murok on the battery assault. Double kill for Little Mayo though as he took down Bibsu. 3 for 3 actually in that fight. Little Mayo getting a triple though. He got every single kill. 500 time lock cast range, 100 time lock damage, and 20. This is just a pure face melting faceless void. Yes, I know how that sounds. Now the Radiant are way behind on objectives. That's their big issue right now. They can fight reasonably well, although they're falling behind more and more. Because they used to have like a 5-6 kill lead, now they're down to 4. That doesn't sound like much of a change, but it's a decent change. Respawn for Roshan currently might be in 2 minutes, we're not sure yet.
I'll take your treatment.
Don't Talk to Me clearing the wave for his creeps. Rocket flare going out. Oh, four-man smoke from the Dire though. But it breaks because of Murrock. He found them all and dodges the ice path. That ice path was way off. Liquid fire, dual breath. Nox gets the kill. Makes the ion shell currently attached to Don't Talk to Me. Little Mayo, is he gonna go for it? He's got a good time. He's got good. Ooh, good. Good luck for the Witch Doctor that he managed to get out of there. Ozinker's looking for Dune, but the shield crash actually got him farther into the trees, long enough for him to escape. Little Mayo knows Dexter's around here somewhere, but he couldn't quite catch him. And with that extra move speed... Whoa, what the... Murrock taking down MML. Well played to the clockwork. It's still 32 to 28, so... Roshan's respawn will be in 35 seconds, so this is a rather quick respawn timer for the big guy. Uh-oh, Murrock's in trouble. Out comes the power cogs. He's going to avoid a lot of this. But he's not going to avoid all of it. Don't talk to me. They're looking for him. Can't he get out of here? Force step to the low ground. He's gone. Turns and fires off a rocket flare. Just kind of a middle finger. But Dune gets caught by Little Mayo and just beaten down in like 5 hits. A lot of that. Granted, there was an ion shell doing some damage to him, but still, this faceless void just hitting like a truck. And he's gonna have a Lincoln Sphere pretty soon. All he needs is about 900 gold. He just goes straight in on Roshan. The Radiant have nothing that they can do here, although they did manage to take Ozinker down, so... An immortal Nox now on the Dark Seer, with the Faceless Void getting some cheese. One second. There we go. I had to mute my microphone for a second to do something. Rocket flare comes out. Does find Nox, but not really much to worry about there. Question is, are the Dire going to use this new Aegis and cheese to do a high ground push? Doesn't look like it so far, because Nox is over here. He also doesn't have much in the way of anything. He's trying to get a refresher going. Because if he can get the double wall, that's pretty big. Chronosphere lands on Dexter, just starts pounding away at him. The Death Ward comes out. It's gonna do... It does a ton of damage, but the cheese is there. Rocket's coming out. ML taking a ton of punishment, but he's really the only one. They did have to pop the cheese rather quickly, so they don't have the extra life for the Faceless Void, but they did take down the big team fighter, or one of the 2 big team fight units for the Radiant by getting rid of that life stealer. The Macro Pyre comes out just trying to clear this creep wave out. And it's going to do a pretty damn good job of it, too. Liquid Fire to help out. This looks like it's going to be a split push between the mid and bottom lanes. Or nope, Ozinger was just like, nah, I'm just pushing this lane out a little. Get my creep seen.
I'll take ultra.
Ooh, 2 caught in the Cronus here, but Dune is on the back lines rolling through. They do lose Dexter to Little Mayo, but the rolling shield crash. Death Ward does a ton of damage to Dexter has fallen, but Little Mayo takes a ton of punishment. The Dire are gonna have to retreat here, although one good hook shot, although he's too far away now. Little Mayo going off to see about getting himself some health back. There's so serious poison coming out from Ozinker. I'll be fair, a level 20 Viper really doesn't have much to fear from creeps. Rockets and stabby death from a Pangolier, yes. Creeps, not so much. Extra of DPS on the Viper Strike, so...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Heard the coconut go out, but... None of the tier 3 towers are terribly injured for a Radiant, but... What's really going to happen here is this is going to become a game of positioning. It's going to be a case of, can the Dire disable or lock down or destroy Hasu to get a push going? Oh, that's Lina. Whereas what the Radiant need is to get rid of... They need to get rid of Nox and Little Mayo. Dune gonna roll into the tree line. Use Rolling Thunder as a way to escape. And honestly, one of the best things that the Radiant could do right now is just see about getting Hasu to do this kind of stuff, where he's just constantly jumping around the map. Don't talk to me. He's going to be spotted here. The rocket land... Actually, no, it doesn't, because invisibility stops the Heat Seeker. Who'd have thunk? If you're being chased by a heat-seeking rocket, turn yourself invisible. Don't actually do that. Another flare flying out, but at the most it's just going to find Hasu himself.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Rolling Thunder into an Infest Bomb.
Fortified.
That blink Rolling Thunder is actually rather entertaining. They do manage to take down the Sand King, so there's no big AoE, or there's no epicenter for this fight, but the Tier 3 in the middle finally falls, and the Dire are like, well, we got what we wanted, let's get out of here. Oh, you do actually get gold for killing your replicas.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
That's also something they were big on, is trying to get rid of the... They got... Whoa, Hasu gets found by Little Mayo. That's a good sign for the Dire to go, because now they don't have to worry about the split push from the Tinker. But being able to take out the shrines,
Is under attack.
it's going to be a big deal.
Radiant's bottom
Meanwhile, Murok has jumped up to the top lane really quickly. He's just going to do his best to try and take out this tier 2. Maybe see if he can pull back somebody on the Dire side. Dexter, Hasu buys back, Bibsu.
Is under attack. Dire structures are falling.
They're trying to defend this. Glimmer Cape comes out. Meteor Hammer falls as well. There's the Rolling Thunder. He's just rolling straight through them. They take down Nox quickly, so no ion shells, so they can actually engage a little safer now. If they can get rid of Little Mayo, though, they'll be in great shape. But they're not going to be able to do that, not with Ozenker and MML there to help support him. Meanwhile, this tier 3 is at 87 HP. Prime denial range, but you don't really want to deny your own tier 3.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
Meanwhile, Little Mayo currently just bashing his way through this. Oh, Shrine Deal.
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
I was unaware of that fact. Dire activating their own top shrine. Speaking of, there's only one shrine. There's only one shrine left for the Radiant, and it's the one in the top, one near the top lane. That is still good territorial control, because Roshan will be up in a minute 20. Considerably longer respawn for this one, but Dune having a passenger again. MML looking for maybe getting into Roshan early, but big guy won't be up for another minute. Rolling Thunder, Infest Bomb coming in. There's the blink. There's the Infest. Bounces off. Shield crash. Misses because of the Yules. But they do. Dexter does manage to take that MML. Can they? Don't talk to me. No, as he goes invisible. But Little Mayo's here invisible as well. Can he get a good Chronosphere? Oh, the power cog kind of reveals him. But it doesn't matter. Two-man Chrono. Straight onto Dexter, who dies. MML buys back already. Dune, he does get time dilation into the hammer. He manages to avoid that with the Yules, but he's in the middle of everything and all the shit. The Macro Pyre, the Wall of Replica, everything. Dune does buy back, so he wants to be in this fight. They kind of need him now. That being said, Little Mayo does have an 8k net worth lead on his own. He's also one of the only two people in the game with buyback ready. The other one is Dexter, so 10k gold lead and a little over a 10k experience lead for the Dire. And he's just actually he's got a Daedalus, Mask of Madness, and an MKB. No wonder Little Mayo is just devastating everything and being hard to kill. Because he's got the Lincolns here as well. They're going on to Roshan. Not sure how long the big guy's gonna last. Frankly, my answer probably not very. He's already below quarter health. And gone.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Immortality.
The Immortal Faceless Void with a Refresher Shard. Who's got the cheese? Viper's got the cheese. Heart of Tarask for the Viper. That's his plan. He's actually only 50, oh, he's 150 gold short. One good kill and he's got his heart. Or hell, just wipe out this wave and he's got it. Yep, there it is. He's probably just gonna fly over the secret shop near him. Viper with a heart is harder than hell to kill. I mean, Viper on his own gets hard to kill eventually. So it looks like they're going to shift into an attack on the bottom tier 3, which is not a bad choice because it's only, again, 87 HP. The Swashbuckle. Out come the rockets. They're going to hit Little Mayo and MML. Eh. The creeps have taken it down by 7 HP, so this could be a little bit of a drawn-out fight. And the heart is up on the Viper, so he can just stand in the front lines all day and let the creeps bash on him. As long as he doesn't take player-based damage, he's fine. Or player or Roshan-based damage. The rocket comes out, so that's going to temporarily disable the heart, or it would have. There we go.
Radiant's bottom tower is falling.
There's the macro pyre. Mostly that's just there to push or get rid of spawning enemy creeps. The tower has fallen. They're going on the melee racks. Viper's just chunking away at it, as is Little Mayo.
Are under attack.
Little Mayo and Ozenkirk. With backdoor protection. Oh, there it goes. In comes the meteor, but the shield crash onto the Dark Seer. The big thing though, Dexter gets caught out inside the Chronosphere, and he's just taking a lot of punishment. There's the hook shot. Gonna push him away. Dexter is inside Murok.
Radiant structures
They do fortify, so there's that, but the flare comes out. The rockets are going. Dune is in trouble here. He's probably gonna fall when he lands from that, but the epicenter does not take anybody down, but it does hurt Murok a lot. The laser helps Murok pick up the kill on Don't Talk to Me. Viper strike on Dexter, but the bottom racks are gone. Out comes the swashbuckle. The macropyre is pushing back. Let's see how this goes. Time dilation lands on Murok, so he's not going to be much use in this fight, except for smacking things with that mace. The Aegis gets popped, and Little Mayo just comes right back up. Ozenkirk is very low. The Rolling Thunder is here. He was aiming for Ozenkirk, but Nox gets swashbuckled down. Little Mayo getting another kill as he chops down Dexter. The E-Blade from Murok is going to save his life for now, but Time Dilation lands on him. The effigy for the Pangolier is gone, as is the Witch Doctor. Viper on the back lines is very dangerous. MML falls, but Dune does as well. The only ones left alive are Murok and Hasu. Little Mayo falling to Murok ends the killing spree. Hasu blinding Ozenkirk with that laser beam. The only one left alive for the Dire is now Ozenkirk on that Viper. After a real back and forth bloodbath, ends with a 3 versus 4 win. It's a 3-4 win for the Radiant. So, problem is, there are supers. There are supers on the bottom lane. The tier 2 on top has gone down, and that is a big creep wave. What Hasu needs to do is make sure he's at full life and mana, or just even full life, TP top, and start pushing in. That being said, though, Don't Talk to Me is up there, so there's very little that Hasu could do at the moment.
Boom, there it goes.
Just destroying the mid creep wave.
What surge is this?
Teams have actually switched over to a more quiet farming game for the moment. No, they haven't. Don't Talk to Me blinks in Burrow Strike onto Murok.
Bombing in.
Power Clogs come out, as does the Viper Strike. So Murok is probably in trouble here. Dexter comes in though out of the back line onto Ozinger. Starts chunking him down. The Chronosphere used to stop that attack. Not gonna be long enough to get a kill here, but Dexter, where is he? Oh, he infested one of the creeps. The Death Ward is lasting for quite a while. Tinker does die, but so does Ozenkirk. 1 for 1 so far with a buyback instantly onto Hasu, who could be right back into this fight as soon as he wants. Shield Crash. They know where he is. They managed to get some vision, toss out the coconut. Don't Talk to Me manages to stun them both, but Little Mayo falling to Hasu after that buyback, so that's a worthwhile buyback. Meanwhile, Ozenkirk buys back. Little Mayo buys back as well. Now in the other part of the fight, we come in just as Hasu falls, so kind of a dieback, but still worthwhile because they managed to take down the Faceless Void. Meanwhile, Dune using Swashbuckle there to dodge whatever he can. Just trying to buy some time. Dodges the ice path with a blink. Throws Swashbuckle out. Aeon Disc is a nice one, so. Vacuum to pull Dune back. He's just gonna walk. He's just trying to walk away from this. But the ice path catches him. Out comes the Macro Pyre, and not walking out of that one.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Meanwhile, Little Mayo's just soloing the middle racks. Gonna have to run, or he probably should have, but he's just gonna stand and fight. Death Ward comes out, catches. Oh, the Chronosphere though on 3. Bibsu does fall. Dune has bought back, so the Pangolier is in the fight. In comes the Rolling Thunder Crush. Bibsu picking up Mayo. A little bit of a dieback on the Faceless Void too. Not quite immediately, but Dexter falling to Ozinker. Nox taking a ton of punishment here from Dune and Murrock, but can they stop this? They think about pursuing Dune for a minute, but turn going on Murrock. The Clockwork is not going to survive this. Instant buyback. Dexter also bought back, so this is turning into the end game. Hard to tell. Hard to understand. We've been at this for 50 minutes. We've been at this for nearly an hour. 178 spectators. Great hook shot from Murrock onto MML. Can he get it? Yeah, he can with that battery assault. The poison comes out. Ozinker taking a ton of punishment now from Dexter, who's just raging and punching, but the Dragon Lance is going to push them apart. Dune rolling in. He's going straight onto Ozinker. He wants this Viper dead. Good blink again. Swashbuckle. Shield crash. Ozinker falls to Hasu. Nox is also fallen to Murrock. They're currently going on Don't Talk to Me as he turns into a pig. Murrock with a double kill. He takes out MML. That's 3 down and nobody falling on the Radiant side just yet.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Good blink away for
Structures are fortified.
Don't Talk to Me as he manages to survive that, but he has to run, and with his tail between his legs to a degree. There goes the tier 2 in the mid lane.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under
Dexter and Dune going straight onto the tier 3. They don't care. This is actually they don't have enough time to get racks, but they can definitely take out the tower before the Faceless Void comes back. They're going to do some damage to the racks at least. Actually, they're gonna get it. They got both middle racks already, so they've got their own supers pushing down mid lane. Problem is their bottom lane is getting thrown back, but Bibsu's here to help out. And the problem with Radiant is this right here. That's a tier 1. Still standing after nearly an hour. So if they want to stop the super creep push on bottom, they're going to have a lot of work cut out for them. Roshan is back up. Little Mayo, he wants it, so he does have a decreased cooldown on the scepter because he's got his scepter. So he's got a 1 minute Chronosphere cooldown. I don't know why they put the Lotus Orb on him there. That wasn't any use. In comes Dune with the Rolling Thunder. Oh, he got stuck there for a second. I think that's a bug that needs to be worked on a little. I think. Murrock has a passenger with him. Can he get a good bomb going? Chronosphere lands on Bibsu. He's gone after 3 hits. Dune as well here. Might be in trouble. Murrock jumps onto Roshan, but out comes the Infest Bomb as he force-steps himself over the wall. Little Mayo trying to time walk out of there. Just cannot until the Ice Path comes through. Murrock took a little bit of damage, but after a fight like that, it's still only 2 fallen for the Radiant. Nobody's down for the Dire as Don't Talk to Me is the next target. Can they get him? Dexter just avoids the Ice Wall entirely by being so frankly pissed off. That's basically what rage is. You're so angry you're immune to magic for a minute. Dune gets frozen by the Ice Path. Force-staffed out, but he's still frozen. Yules lands, tries to shield crash over the wall, but not going to make it as Little Mayo takes him down. They turn on to Dexter. Can they get this? Can they get this life stealer? He's still standing strong, but that Dragon Lance, that's going to help out, and he's taking a ton of punishment. Dexter still fighting, still standing there fighting Nox, taking damage from Ozinker without fighting back there. Murrock actually gets hit in the Chronosphere again. Little Mayo going to get that kill. It's 4 for 1 so far in favor of the Dire. Dexter's trying to make it a 4 for 2, but can he do this? Oh, he throws out the Nullifier.
Under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But the Rod of Atos is going to catch up to him. That is a team wipe. 5 for 1, but the tier 4s have taken a ton of punishment from the supers, just barreling down mid lane.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
But the mid melee racks are gone thanks to Little Mayo, so there's going to be the super melees coming. A tier 4 has fallen for the Radiant.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Machines are marching to stop these supers. The Roshan attempt is going on again. Little Mayo very badly injured. Ozinker taking the immortality this time. Refresher shard for Faceless Void. Who's got the cheese? Oh, Little Mayo had it, but he ate it already. Ozinker calling for the final push. It's 49 to 48, 8k gold lead for the Dire. After they had even a 12k for a bit, Ozinker just goes straight on the racks, just starts destroying it. He does so much damage at this point. This Viper is just not even funny anymore. A little bit of lag spike there. I think at this point it's just the game is starting to break down. I don't know if they fixed that 90 minute thing where like fire and lightning start raining from the sky. Ozinker wants this done. He's going on it. Chronosphere in the fountain. Does actually disable the fountain tower. So Hasu actually dies in the fountain. Tier 4 falls at the end. The Death Ward comes out. It is just punishing Ozinker, who's gonna go down with the Aegis. They're gonna try and do this again. Don't Talk to Me has fallen. The stun on Ozinker. He's standing strong, but the Nullifier comes out. The Chronosphere follows up. Little Mayo is he's ignoring everything. He dies under his own Chronosphere. The double wall is here, but MML goes down. Can they get the Viper? Ozinker is stuck in the power cogs and very badly injured. There's the E-Blast. The only ones that survive that are the Darkseer and Don't Talk to Me, who has used the smoke to run. Good use of the buyback from Hasu. Can they turn this into a final death push? The problem is they're losing the bottom lane, although Hasu is doing what he does and pushing against it. Nox is trying to defend the Ancient. And they they automatically destroy the creep wave. Do they have the strength to power through the backdoor protection? But they don't have to anymore. Double buyback as Little Mayo and Ozinker come back. Tier 4 has fallen. The Chronosphere catches Dexter, but he is very goddamn tanky at this point. Little Mayo jumping forward. They're trying to take out his allies. Hasu is going to fall. Murrock is probably next on the menu. They've got him in the pockets, but he forced himself down to the low ground, out of there. The flare comes out. Swashbuckle, not going to be enough to save anybody, but it might get Dune out of here. Very organized retreat for the Radiant. Although Dune not going to make it as he tries to TP out and just gets bashed down. Little Mayo is now time walking himself forward, trying to get to the enemy base. We have now officially crossed the hour threshold here. The supers coming down mid lane. Little Mayo just doesn't care though. Pangolier buys back. $900,000 Voodoo Restoration healing coming out for Bibsu. The problem is, the Ancient is the only thing that they really have left to defend. The top tier 3, yeah, it's there, but it's not the important objective at this point for the Dire. The Ancient's under attack. Ooh, RanDOTA lands on Dexter. He's stunned up. The Chronosphere is there. But Little Mayo, he's having some indecision. He's like, do I want to kill somebody? He does. He goes on Dexter, but he's just taking so much punishment from that Death Ward. One has fallen. Nox is gone. Buys back immediately but out comes the epicenter. Dexter falls, but comes right back as well. Little Mayo down, and he does not have buyback for another 6 minutes. This is bad. Ozinker falls as well. He doesn't have buyback. The only one left with buyback is MML, who is actually dead. So the Radiant actually have a chance here. That one bad fight, MML buying back, but is it going to be enough? The Radiant now actually have their first gold lead of the last, hour. They might have had a gold lead near the beginning, but instantly instant level 5 Dagon up on Murok. We're getting into some weird item choices here, but Nox gets blasted down. Great way to show off the fact that, hey, I've got a level 5 Death Wand. Hasu doing his best to stop the push on the bottom lane. Dune charging forward, way out in front. He wants this dragon dead. There's a swashbuckle. Yules lifts him up. Rolling Thunder onto him. He's going to use the building swashbuckle. He's just going to go straight onto him. The Death Blast. Hasu picking up the kill there. Dexter's like, you know what? You guys do what you want. I'm going on this goddamn tower. The tier 4 has gone. This might actually be the ultimate turnaround. One of the ultimate turnarounds we've seen here on RanDOTA, folks. As the Radiant, they managed to win one team fight, turn it around, get a die back on the dragon, and they are gonna pull it off, folks. That was amazing. Alright, so that was Team D&D. D&D win this one after a brutal back and forth. 111 kills, 62.5 minutes. That was an epic fight, folks. If you enjoyed that one, and I hope you did, because I really did, then please feel free to like or favorite the video. You can also leave a comment down below if you've got something you'd like to say. If you want to keep up with me and never miss any of my current series, please feel free to subscribe to the channel and join the squadron. That really does help me out a lot, and I do appreciate it. As for that, folks, I have been D. That was the European Battle Cup Tier 8 Grand Finals. I got nothing else to say about that. That was awesome. I'll see you guys next week for another RanDOTA. Maybe one of these games. We'll see. Until then, folks, good night and good gaming.